Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to make the most coins possible from the new Team of the Week sets and the promo as a whole. Now I've done this last year with every single promo that came out, and I will do this year with every single promo that comes out. We pretty much break down how to make coins off the promo and explain the promo a little bit more for people who are new, and also, the fine details of the promo. So first off, guys, we have comment today coming in from the Burnt Toast, who says, is the gold player gold or better from the solo challenges? Now, personally speaking, I think that's going to be just gold. I've seen a lot of people pull that pack, and no one's pulling elite cards. So I'm going to take a guess it's probably just a gold card. Nonetheless, like all for this video, guys, can we smash 75 likes? And finally, comment down below and tell me, what promo are you most excited for? I'm most excited for the Christmas promo, personally. Nonetheless, guys, let's go ahead and start off right away. And before we get into the whole coin making methods from this promo, let's start off with the number one thing, and that's going to be the solo challenges. Now, we're not talking about the solos on how to make coins from just doing the solos right now. That doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and talk about the first one. When you complete the first solo challenge sequence, you get a collectible. A lot of you guys seem to be confused about what this collectible is for, and if you're new to MUT, you will be confused. What this collectible for, guys, is every time a new Team of the Week solo challenge sequence comes out, every single Tuesday, you will have 2 solo challenges, one of them awarding you this collectible. At the end of the season, you will have 18 of these collectibles from all 18 weeks of the Team of the Week season, right? The whole promo, right? So this collectible right here can be used in the future to be put into a Team of the Year set, or like, I believe it's you put them all into a Team of the Year set, and then you go ahead and get a collectible back, which then you use to get a free Team of the Year player. So what this collectible is for is, in the future, will reward you a free Team of the Year player. Now, we've had this every single year now, so it's going to be pretty much no different here. So what this means, guys, is you want to go ahead and make sure every single Tuesday you log in the Ultimate Team and you do one solo challenge. Just one. You have the whole week to do it until the next Tuesday, but make sure you go ahead and do this one solo challenge. Now, you can have up to 5 different farm accounts. Last year, I had 5 farm accounts. I did it on all 5 farm accounts, and I was able to go ahead and get 5 free Team of the Year players. So you can do the exact same thing. If you want to, and again, this doesn't take much time at all. If you saw the first solo to get this collectible, pretty easy actually. But all you have to do is log into all 5 of your farm accounts every single Tuesday. Go play the first solo in the list of solos, and that's all you do, and you get this collectible. You can get this collectible again if you do it on all 17 weeks on all 5 farm accounts. You're going to get 5 free Team of the Year players. So very recommended. If you want to farm this whole entire Team of the Week promo, this collectible is going to be what you want to farm, because that's going to make you a lot of coins in January. Now, I know you're like, oh, that's January. Who cares? I want to know right now. We're getting into that, but that's the main jewel of this promo, is that little collectible right there that you might think is nothing. So let's go ahead and get into the actual way to make coins. First off, you can farm this promo. You can farm Team of the Week every single week if you honestly want to. And going back to the solo challenges, what you actually farm is this solo right here. This solo gives you a gold Team of the Week player. Now, I'm not sure if it can be gold or elite. If it is elite, that would be awesome, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So for example, let's say you do get a gold card, right? So going back to the sets real fast, what you can do is do that on all 5 of your farm accounts every week. You will receive 5 Team of the Week gold cards. Not the best, not the worst. Nonetheless, though, if you go ahead and put those 5 Team of the Week gold cards into this set, you will go ahead and receive back an 80 overall Team of the Week preseason card. Now, sadly, you will have to get a little bit lucky because of the fact that if you get a duplicate, you have to go ahead and sell it on your farm account, and of course, then buy the correct card you want, and then transfer that over to your main account to go ahead and help you complete the set. And then once you complete the set, you go ahead and receive one of these players, which actually do give you a pretty good amount. And the best part is, it is from a farm account, so it's literally like transferring your farm account to your main account from doing a simple solo every week, and you get a guaranteed like 16,000 coins. So it's a free 16,000 coins. The solo is not difficult at all. So if you want to do that, you can. If you don't want to do that, that's up to you. But it's a way to get a free almost 20,000 coins for doing absolutely nothing, pretty much. Nonetheless, though, I'm sorry. the next way to make coins off this promo is going to go ahead and be through sniping. And this is going to be I'm going to break down exactly how you snipe in this promo. So first off, right away, I'm sniping right now at 7 p.m., right? Told you many times. Sniping at nighttime is not the way to go. You want to snipe in prime time hours. Prime time hours is going to be anywhere from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Those are prime time hours. That's when kids get home from school, people get off work, all that kind of good stuff. Now, in order to snipe this promo, you can snipe it through the sets or you can snipe it through the auction block. I prefer the auction block, but that's just me personally. When you do it through the sets, actually, let me go ahead and do it through the sets, because the auction block you can, but it's actually easier to do it through the sets. Let me go ahead and show you through the sets. But as I was saying, though, you can go ahead and snipe this promo, but when you want to snipe this promo is the second the promo drops. I'm talking about literally the second this promo is released, they say, hey, look, bam, new Team of the Week promo, go ahead and start sniping it. Now, today it was released at 4 p.m., or yesterday it was released at 4 p.m. That's not a normal time it's going to be released. It's going to be released, I believe, at 10:30 a.m. EST every single Tuesday. So this week, obviously, it was released later because it's the first time, but normally you can expect it to be released at that time period. So let's go ahead and start off right away with Christian McCaffrey. So for example, how you snipe this is just going ahead and going through each card in this set, starting at Christian McCaffrey, then going to Juju Smith-Schuster. Now, the reason why I personally said I do not like going through this method and sniping this way with Team of the Week players, one thing, always keep in mind, this is not a snipe, because if you go ahead and sell this card right here, right, this is going to cost, well, once you take the tax out of this card, it's going to be 6,660 coins, I believe. It's going to be, yeah, 6,600 coins. And then if you go ahead and subtract that, you're going to be selling and making a profit of 59,400. You're going to lose coins. So if that guy resells that card for cheaper than that, he's going to lose coins. Obviously, some people do that. Don't fall for that little, like, mistake a lot of people fall for. Nonetheless, though, if we go ahead and just go through these cards, I don't like going through it this way because I feel like it's a lot faster to go through the auction block. You see a lot more cards at one time. And let's say, for example, someone puts up, this card for 100 coins, or let's say you go ahead and put up a Juju Smith-Schuster for 100 coins. I'm not over there. I can't see that card right now, and I'm going to miss it, right? Rather, if I was going by, receivers or something like that, I could go ahead and actually see that card because I would already be on a general branch of cards, and I could actually go ahead and see that certain card I want to see. So that's why I like going through the auction block. But again, you can go through sets if the auction block is not working for you. But again, as I said, you want to snipe the second the promo is released. The reason why is because the second the promo is released, a lot of times people pull packs, not even because they know a new promo release, just because of the fact they want to pull packs. And maybe it's the morning, maybe there's just like, hey, I got some extra packs and solo challenges. They pull one of these cards, they don't know what the price is, so they just throw it up for crazy willy-nilly prices, and that's when you can go ahead and get a good snipe on it. They might pull a 77 overall card, like one of the lower overall cards, and they might put it up for 1,500 coins, thinking that it's a gold card. Oh, who cares? It's a gold card. It probably goes for 1,000 coins. You can snipe it, resell it, and make a profit. So that's something I recommend doing, and something I really would say is probably a really good idea. It was just going ahead and looking, especially at the gold cards. Every week when the new sets drop, just go ahead and take a look at the gold cards on the auction block or the lower overall elites. A lot of people don't know what they are, and they go ahead and just put it up for crazy, ridiculous values. And you can just buy, resell, over and over again, and just constantly make a profit. A good tip is go ahead and go to muthead.com. The reason why I say go to muthead.com is because you can actually go ahead and see a list of all the players you want to go ahead and on the Team of the Week promo, so you can get a good idea of what players you want to personally snipe. So for example, that's what I'm doing in this video, is going ahead and going to muthead.com, and I can go ahead and see, okay, so it looks like the next 80 overall card I want to go to is the free safety. Obviously, you do have to memorize some of this stuff a little bit in order to go ahead and do that kind of stuff, like in order to go ahead and, go through different filters. Just memorize what positions, or write down what positions to help you out. So, for example, this would actually be a 100 coin snipe, and I'm not going for 100 coin snipe. But again, doing this earlier in the day is always more beneficial and is always the best way to go. So going by each single position is what I recommend doing. So going ahead again, going by team of the week promo, and then going by each single position for that promo, and then again go from starting. If you want to snipe the big boys, you can go for the 89 bosses. There's not going to be as many put up as often, so you're not really going to, have as many opportunities to snipe the big bosses. You can. There's always a chance. But what I recommend doing, if you want to go for the big boys, again, like the 84 Raws, keep in mind that it's not going to be, you probably might go 3 or 4 hours and not get a snipe. So keep in mind, I recommend going for the smaller cards, like the 80s, 81s, and again, the gold cards, although they might not seem that great to snipe, they're going to be really good money makers because a lot of people are going to pull these cards, and these cards, usually, my whole premise for sniping is this: if a card is going to be pulled a lot, and there's going to be a lot of them pulled, that's what the cards I like to go ahead and try to snipe, because I know they're going to be pulled a lot, and I know there's a lot of them are going to be put up on the auction block. Now, the issue with some of them is exactly this example right here. The gold cards with Team of the Week promo, it's harder to snipe right away, like right now, because of the fact that it is overcrowded in the auction block. And I don't think we're seeing the newest card up, are we? Newest. We are not seeing the newest card up at all. 8 minutes is how many, is the newest card put up. But literally, that's how many cards are put up. It is flooded. So right now, the gold cards, you can't snipe, sadly. So let's go ahead and save the 80 to 81s. Later in the week, you can snipe the gold cards. Just right now, you cannot. Now, next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be something that I actually covered in a previous video. And this was a sniping series video I covered. And this was actually going ahead and investing into the Team of the Week players. Now, I talked about this, again, way back, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But the whole premise of investing in the Team of the Week players is exactly as followed. These gold cards right now that you're seeing are crazy, flooding the market. They're going for nothing, going for like 4,000 or 5,000 coins. They are completely flooding the market, right? Let me go ahead and talk about... Actually, you know what? Before I get into that, the only reason I sidetrack is this a good example on how to snipe sets. So, for example, this Bean, I don't know how to say his name. He has flooded the market, right? Completely flooded the market. This is going to be a good example on how to try to get a snipe off this card. First off, go ahead and get into the set. I hope they didn't change this because they did make it buy now. Crap. Yeah, I think this is... Wait, time out. Was that actually a snipe? I did dismiss a snipe. See, look. 4,000 coins, 4,700 coins. So, these gold cards can be sniped because they are being put up every second. Sadly, you can't do the same method I used to do. I missed that. So, again, just going into the sets, you can get good snipes doing this. But you can't do the same method that I used to do, where when it was set to time remaining, you could go in there, hit X, and then see 5 random cards and try to snipe it. Sadly, you can't do that as you used to be able to do that. So, as I was saying, though, these cards later in the week, during this weekend, right, they should come down in value. There should be another Team of the Week bundle released, and once it's released, these cards will obviously be less flooded on the auction block, and they will come down in value. As they come down in value, that will go ahead and help... you can invest into them a little bit and sell them the following week. So even if, let's say, these cards come down during the weekend when people are pulling packs for whatever limited time or legend card, even if these cards come down to 3,500, maybe 3,200, the next following week they should go back up somewhat in value because no one's pulling packs during that week. And obviously that's going to go ahead and raise the price. So that's what I was talking about back in the day, like 2 weeks ago. Now it doesn't look like, obviously right now you can't invest into them, but this weekend when people are pulling packs more, that should help the value. Like right now, you can see they're completely flooded on the auction block. This is because of the solo challenges. People doing solos are flooding the auction block of these cards. But, this weekend when everyone's pulling packs, that should help the value of these cards to go a little bit down because more people will be pulling packs and more people will be going and pulling these cards, and that will help the price. So, personally speaking, you can't invest right now, but I just want to cover that because I did talk about that in the previous video, that you can invest in these cards. later on. I wouldn't do it for preseason, to be honest. I would wait for the market to really adjust to these cards. I would wait for week 1, and I would say next Tuesday comes around, right, and you see these cards up, they're like 3,500, 4,000 coins. Wait till the weekend, see how they adjust value-wise, and if they go down, let's say, to 2,500 coins, because everyone during the weekend is pulling packs, and they're pulling these cards and putting them up for crazy values, I would maybe just test the market week 1, see how the market looks, maybe buy 3 or 4 at 2,500 coins, and in the next week when no one's pulling packs, those cards should not skyrocket, but they should go a little bit back up in value, because at the end of the day, you know, are they used in this set? Yeah, they all used in this set. So again, if someone wants to go ahead and do this set right here, they have to go ahead and have these cards, right? So in terms of the next week, once the next week rolls around, if someone does this set, or let's say many people does this set, they need those cards. So they're going to start buying those cards off the auction block, and because they're not as plentiful as they used to be during the weekend, the price will go up. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Nonetheless, though, again, the last and final way to make coins, and not make this video 30 minutes long, is going to go ahead and be just go and buy packs. If you want to make coins with buying packs, you can. But I recommend 100% do not buy these Team of the Week packs. These Team of the Week packs are complete buns. I would not open them up. I would not pull packs for them. But if you want to go ahead and pull packs, you can if you really want to. If you want to go through that method of spending money, it's your money to spend. You do it. You do what you want to do, right? But personally speaking, I would not go through that way. You can make a lot of coins to not spending money in this game through sniping, through obviously farm accounts, solo challenges. There's many ways to make coins, and this is just one of many. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.